All right, good morning again, guys. So what was I saying earlier? I said this is why it's very, very important for us to know the best days to trade. Personally, as much as possible, I'm not going to say I stick to it all the time. I don't trade every day. I have some certain days that if I'm taking trades, I'll definitely take those trades. I'll take trades on a Tuesday, I'll take trades on a Wednesday, I'll take trades on a Thursday. Fridays are sometimes, Mondays, the reason being on a Monday, you're not really, the market is just getting used to what it's getting used to. The market is just starting out. The market is just playing about. The market, everybody's trying to get used to it. And then come Tuesday like this, there's been the weekend. Come Tuesday like this, market is already used to what the market is used to. And the market is now ready to, go in hard. And people to trade signals, the scanners, the apps, everything is a bit more, what's the word? More accurate. Then come Thursday, you're sure that everything is a lot. Wednesday, a lot more accurate. Thursday, loads more accurate. Friday, some people like to mess up with the market because it really helps. Guys, don't mind this thing that you're seeing. The market will do what the market will do. That's why it's good to have a big account, whatever you're setting, so that when it's moving in whatever direction it's moving, you can potentially take advantage of it. Okay. So I'm not even worried whether it's moving up or down because I know that the market will do what the market will do. Because I can see, I know some people are already like, hey, coach, what's happening here? So anyways, back to what I was saying, it's so important that we know the right days to trade. On a Friday, Friday is a really good trading day. In as much as Friday is a really good trading day, Friday is not, it's not my personal favorite day to trade, but it can also be a very good trading day for some people. For some people like Chidima who only trade news, who love to trade the news. I personally run away from Friday trading. But if I see a good trade, I might take it in. But what am I saying? You need to follow your own. Imagine you keep following what Coach Uban is saying. You go and follow me. Me and you, our account size is not the same. You will now be expecting that we'll make the same money. We won't, right? I want to show you guys a way. Okay, even if we're already in profit, I want it to go to negative. So I show you how. So you see how right now, right? This trade is currently showing me that the back. If you guys can everybody see my screen? Let me zoom in a bit more. I wanted to go
Yeah.
through some basics. I want to go through some basics. You see how you still came later? I started, oh gosh, why is it in profit? You should go back small now. I want to show you guys how this is my 1 minute candle. So with a 1 minute candlestick, yeah, if you want to enter sniper entry, it is the best one to use to enter sniper because I'm currently in a sell. So I need to look for a candlestick that is in a buy position. And this my 1 minute candle is not even the best. Can you see? It's still in a good, it's still entering, it's still in a sell. Let's say this one now, this candlestick goes and does a buy. And I want to show you how to do sniper entry with that. With your 1 minute candle, let's say you're entering a trade that's the opposite direction, and let's say you're now we're in a sell. So now, if I want to enter this trade again, right, and now then you don't take advantage of the trade a second time, I'm not saying this is the best time to do it now. What I need to look for is a candle that's a buy candle and look for it to actually go all the way up and wait until, can you see my count? My timer is counting down. It's counting down. So that countdown, if it's in a buy position and it's really high up, I would enter just before it's at the end of 1 minute. Before the 1 minute, maybe like when it's like 5 seconds left, when it's in a buy position. See, it has started going up in a buy, but I'm not happy with that buy. That buy is very weak. If I was going to do that, that's when I would have entered. But now it's literally looking like the sell is about to kickstart. Okay, so I wouldn't enter that at that point in time. But yeah, so the candle moves in the way the candle moves. But I wanted to go through, that's not what I wanted to really discuss today. I wanted to go through this. It just happens to be that there's this trade going on right now. Um, I wanted to really discuss about, let me go and find my screen. I wanted to really discuss about the different things that we're working on. Um, guys, apologies. Um, Give me a second. I'm just trying to open some things, some documents. I hope people are taking advantage of the documents that I'm taking time to create. and we'll look at it now, how we can take advantage of that, please, guys. Because this journey is we're on a long, long journey. We're not on a short journey. Okay. So I will move this here and I will share my other screen. Okay, so I'll stop sharing this, my phone screen, and I'll start sharing my laptop screen. Okay. Where's this trade? Okay. Stop sharing. All right, we'll come back to that trade, I promise. We'll come back to that trade. I just want you to see this screen. Okay. Okay. If you're still here, let me know. Let me know that we're still here and we're still paying attention. Okay, so guys, I don't know if I've shared this with every single person on the team, but I'm sure I've shared with a lot of people. Yes. Okay. I'm going to share, if I haven't shared it with you, I'll just copy this now and share it with, just share it in the group chat. So on the Zoom chat, so you can have access to it. I'm sure I've sent it to most people. Paste this here. This is your direct link here. So I just want to talk through this document, okay? It's really, really essential that we understand that we're currently, let me see how I can increase the screen. This to increase the screen again. Zoom in. Can everybody see the screen clearly? Can everybody see the screen clearly? Feel free to follow through. I want to go through this word for word. I want to go through this. So when you join, it doesn't matter whether you've just joined us, whether you've been on this trading journey for a long time. I just want you to understand that if I'm sharing a document like this, it means you need to be using it, okay? It means you need to be taking advantage of it, okay? I'm so excited. I'm in profiting all my trades. I'm so excited. It's a good day to showcase how to do these things. Okay, so back to what I was saying. So welcome to the Trade Bosses, right? And this is, how many of us have been doing our daily affirmations? Please, if you've been doing your daily affirmations, somebody said it today in the group, the daily affirmations work. How many people have been doing these daily affirmations, guys? How many people have been taking their daily affirmation, taking it one step, at least twice a day? Okay, so if you've not been taking it up to twice a day, now that we're in this class together, we're going to start this class with taking our affirmation. Okay, so well, you can all see my screen. Oh, Kenechukwu says, and they do. Fantastic. So let us start our affirmation. Everybody, if you feel free to unmute yourself if you want to, and let's say it together. Okay, 1, 2, ready, go. I am a millionaire trader in dollars. I rise each day with focus, clarity, and discipline. I know the four principles of trading, and I stick to them. Small losses, break even, small wins, and big wins. These principles guide me and keep me aligned with the market. Every decision I make builds my confidence and strengthens my future. I understand the power of compounding. Each discipline step multiplies my wealth, and every consistent action moves me closer to abundance. I do not chase trades. I follow my plan with patience and precision. Consistency is my edge, discipline is my foundation, and clarity keeps me moving forward. I am trusted with wealth and I handle it. If you're not saying please, if you're not saying it, can you mute yourself?
Let me leave these people alone.
Who's that? So I can't see my.
Please mute your mic.
Trying to
Please.
find the person. Please, okay, sorry. I'm trusted with wealth and I handle it with courage and skill. And amateur practices
until it
until
gets
he
it
gets
right.
it right. But I am a
But
professional. I
I
practice
practice.
until I cannot
I
get
don't
it wrong.
stop.
My
My
mind is steady,
mental,
my
my
spirit is
spirit,
bold,
both,
and each
and
day I sharpen
I
my
feel my
craft.
cup
I am a trader
and
of
a sip
vision,
of this
a trader of wealth, a trader of
cup.
purpose. Amen. Every
Amen.
single day, non-stop. If you do this, you'll be so shocked at how well your mindset will change. You are constantly saying these words, you're constantly affirming it. Can I tell you what one or two of us within our team is doing? They've actually gone on and they've recorded themselves on like their phone, recorded themselves saying these words, and they play it to themselves all day, every day. So imagine recording this. So that's a cheat code. Recording this in your own voice, and you just play it to yourself every day. On the day that you're not feeling, but you know what? In as much as it's good to play it to yourself, it's also good for you to speak out these words, okay? It's very, very important for you to speak out these words. So because there's power in your tongue, so you calling forth what you want to happen. Okay. I'm not going to bother going through this beginning part because I know that everybody here has downloaded the GFU app and everybody here has a broker. So if you're in America, you have either your CoinX or your Hanko Trader. If you're somewhere in Africa, you've had your XNest. If you are in the UK and Europe, you have your Vantage. All right. So, and you've downloaded all of these in your phone. Then I also know that everybody on here also has their MetaTrader 4 or 5, but most of us use MetaTrader 5. So everybody has gone through downloaded their MetaTrader 5. So what do you do next? You should be in our WhatsApp group. I know everybody here is on our WhatsApp group. Then you need to watch the onboarding video. Now, the onboarding video is further down here. I will try and add it at the top there. The onboarding video is also under quick links, okay? So I know I haven't put it up here. I should and I will, but I just haven't gotten around to doing that. So you should all watch the onboarding video. On the GFU Connect app, follow your English speaking. So that's another thing I wanted to mention to all of you who are here. I know when most of you joined, I said to you, follow all the traders, all the educators. Please, I take that back. They're over 100. And not all of them are really they're all going to help you, yes, but not all of them are trading in a way that, not really trading. Some of them are speaking other languages. And then it's making your GFU Connect app really slow. So I'll say try as much as possible to go and follow all the English speaking traders or English speaking educators. Look through them. Then they're the main ones that you need to make sure you're following. Ken Mo, your Nick Angels, your Alex Craig, all of these guys, your Nick Gomez, your Lucas, what's his name again? Something Lucas, all of those guys, okay? And then there is also the core training videos. How many of us on here have watched these core training videos? Sorry, where is this? How many of us here have watched the videos on here? Sorry. Sorry, guys. Let me try and see what's my password again. In a second. Okay. All right, save it because I might be coming here. So yeah, so guys, can you see here? How many of us have come into, let me come back here again. It should take me straight to the place, right? It should take me straight here. It should take me straight to this Forex trading. Under here, this 17 videos. How many of us have watched these 17 videos? How many people on this call right now have watched the 17 videos on here?
I have.
Tinuke. Okay, only Atinuke has watched it. Nobody else? Who else has watched it? All 17? Or you started watching some of it at least? How many of us?
I have.
Okay, Michelle too. Um, Fumini said
I've
he's also
started
been.
too, but not all.
Okay, but you need to prioritize this. In fact, there's something I was talking to Foke.
I've watched it as well.
You've watched it, all of them, all 17 of them,
Yes.
all 17 of them. So if I ask you now, what is market structure? Will you be able to explain it to me? If I ask you, what's the difference between scalping and swing trading? That's a 3 minute video. Will you be able to explain that to me? Now, it's not just saying you ticked a box and said, Coach Ubani said we should watch these videos. That's why I watched it. Don't
Sorry,
do that to yourself.
I watched the old ones. I haven't
Or you
watched.
watch the old ones. There are
Yeah.
new ones now, even more, slightly more advanced. Please come in and watch these ones again. They've done a better, with the new upgrade. They've given us 17 new videos that are really, really effective. And if the crypto space is what you're looking for, then you should literally also come into the crypto space and do the first module for the crypto course as well. So you have so many opportunities. Like I said, all the videos, short, 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 short. See this one, 5 minutes. The next one, another 5 minutes, 4 minutes, 4 minutes. Come, are you telling me that the time you used to scroll in a day, this is 10 minutes, 18, like in less than 30 minutes, you finish watching all the videos for crypto. So what is Bitcoin's final edit? Exchange complete. What is a digital wallet? What is stable coins? It's just simple, simple, easy videos that just kind of helps you understand. Then the next one is the crypto course. This one now breaks things down further. What's a cryptograph? What is DEFI? What is NFT? Some of us here have said it says the no, it's NFP, not NFT. What is NFT? What is the metaverse? It's just these simple, simple things that will actually make you a better trader, because when things like that show up, you know what to do. But this 17 basic, you need to at least start from here. Okay. And then you can then move into the intermediate course, and then you move into the what's it called? The intermediate. I think the next one is the advanced, or you can just go straight to the Forex course. There's this old other one that's the Forex course that also takes you through a lot of things. Breakout trading strategies. What is a pullback? What is retest trading strategy? Introduction to Fibonacci. This Fibonacci is a really good one if you want to be a really good trader. Okay. So, like I said, we're not just here to take trade signals for the rest of our lives. Let's also learn how to chart the market. That is the final aim, for people to be able to chart the market themselves and have that, confidence in yourself that you can do what you are meant to do. Because, like I said, we're not doing sprints here, we're running marathons, guys. This is a lifetime skill that we will be using for years and years to come. Okay. So now, going forward, after watching all of these videos, don't be like Atinuke. I'm going to put you on the no, Atinuke. I'm going to put you on the spot. Don't be like Atinuke that was on her demo for almost 3 months. Abi, Atinuke, I know I'm exaggerating, but
I
don't be like
know.
Atinuke. Go live. You practice these things. When you see these things that you've read or you've watched a video, practice it. So you practiced on your demo a bit. Go into your live account. Nobody will beat you. Is it not your account? Go into the live account and start taking trades, and you'll see how beautiful that will be. Now, another thing I want to talk about to maybe help a few more people understand, because I know that we have like a good mixture of people here. Some people are absolutely new, some people are new-ish, and some people have been here a bit longer. So what I'll say is that one thing that's very important is that you always start with your demo. I know some people will come in and they'll rush in and say, I want to go straight into my live account. Don't do that to yourself. Start with your demo account. Start with your demo account. And then if you also see, there's something that's also very important on this journey. It's your risk management. Somebody had said something about risk management, asked me a question about risk management. Maybe after I've explained this, and he's on this call, Adenka, you just ask that question again, so that once I've explained this risk management in relation to lot sizes, okay, and where to find these, then you can feel free to ask me your question again if that's okay. All right. So in regards to lot sizing, Can somebody tell me, if you have an account of $400, what lot size are you expected to be using? Can somebody help me with that, please?
0.02 to 0.05.
Okay, why?
The item 2 says there that if you have $200 to $600, then you have to use those lot
Yeah, I get
sizes.
that. I get that. But why are you using that lot size? And why are you not going a different lot size?
I don't really I don't know why, but maybe I
Okay,
would get it.
I'll explain it now. Um I'll explain it now with a trade. I'll get into a trade. I'll share my other screen. Give me a second. Let's stop sharing this one and we'll come back here. Okay. Let me share with this screen. Can you guys see my screen? Okay. Come on. So can you all see my screen, right? So can you see that this
Yes.
trade I entered, this is
Yes.
my gold trade. Can you see what's happening with it,
Wow.
right? Well, that's not even the point. Can you see my lot size?
Yes.
Now my
5.
lot size is 5. Now that's because my account balance is big. In fact, I've not even used the right lot size for my account. I should actually use even more than that. With my lot size that's over 100,000, it means I should typically be using 10.0, but I've just used 5. Now, if I was in a trade, let me explain to you. Let's take another trade. I'm going to go into this gold again. Let's do chart. And I'll enter another cell. Let me do this. And I'll change it from 5 to 0.01 or 0.01, right? And I enter the cell. And I'll change it to another one, 0.02, and I'll enter a cell. I'll do 0.03, I'll enter a cell. I'll do 0.05, I'll enter a cell, and we'll analyze it together, okay? And then we'll do 1.0, and we'll enter a cell. We'll do 5.0, enter a cell. Now, can you look at my screen, right? You can see my screen. Can you see that
Yes.
my,
Yes.
can you see the one that's my 0.01? How much am I
Yeah.
losing right now? The
55
market is
cents.
it's just 65 pence, right? Now
Yeah.
imagine I had an account balance of $100 and then I put 0.01 as my lot size. Okay, let's assume that I had an account of $100, and then I used 0.10. Now, can you see where the market is moving? It's moving, right? It's going in the opposite direction. But guess what? I'm in loss. But the market is moving in the direction I want it to go now. But I'm just saying, if it was moving in the opposite direction, you will see that my prayer point will be different from a person who used the right lot size. Imagine you have
Yeah.
an account of $100 and you put 0.50.
Ha.
Can you see how it's easy for you to lose money? Because your
Yes.
$0.50 account is a small account, but when it starts to move back, when it draws back, yes, now it has started making profit. But when it was in loss, guess what? We were minus 52 just now. Sure, you saw it. So me and you
Yes.
will be in the same trade, and I'll be saying, "Hey, it was a bad trade. I made small loss." You'll be there crying. They're thinking, "What just the small loss of just now? Like it was just small now. It wasn't that bad." But you'll be there crying, like, "Hey, my life, oh, my children, my family." You pray to God. Well, it was unnecessary. Okay. Can you see how quicker it's moving at 0.50, 0.05? 0.05, I'm still in minus, but I'm not crying. Can
Hmm.
you see? The last one at the bottom is 0.50. It moves at the speed of light, right?
Hmm.
Because imagine with your $100 account, you went to do 0.50, you will wipe out that account quicker. So if the market
Yes.
moves in the direction that is not favorable to you, what happens? You'll be crying. Can you see how
Hmm.
it's moving? Can you see how they're moving?
Hey, wait.
that I'm in 0.01. I'm in loss, but my loss is not as bad as the person who has used 0.50. The person's prayer that's in 0.50, will it not be, will the person not be saying, hey, this market is very wicked. The trade signal was not good. Because you did not put based on your account size.
Correct lot size.
Yes,
Yes.
but imagine I had my 0.50 and I had, for me to use 0.50, it means I have more than £500 in my account. But imagine that movement did, and I still had £500. I will not be sleepless, you know. I'll be able to walk away because I know if it moves back, when it moves forward, my account can handle it. Do you understand what that means, guys? That's just the difference of using different crazy lot sizes. Can you see? So I want you to just see that now. That so when they say use the right lot size for your account, it's not because we're trying to be wicked to you. We're just trying to help you to make sure that when you take trades, and the trade is going in the opposite direction, you are not afraid. Can you see that I'm in a trade at the very top there that is minus 400? I'm not afraid because my account can handle the minus 400. Because before you enter, and then another thing I'll say to you guys is, for me, when I go into a trade, I know how much I'm willing to lose before I go into the trade. So if I say there's a trade now that is going for, the aim is that the take profit will give me £1,000. Okay? So me knowing that that trade is going to give me £1,000, how much am I willing to lose? So that's why I put my stop loss. My stop loss will be as far as maybe 100 because I know if everything goes the opposite direction, I'm willing to lose $100 for this trade to make 1,000. So that's how you do risk management. Okay? Your risk management is important because you need to know how much you're willing to risk on this trade. So, because I hear a lot of people say the market is moving, it's moving. Hey, it's in, hey, coach, it's in minus, so it's in minus. It will move. If it was in one direction, all of us will be billionaires. So, how many people enter this market every day and make a lot of money? But because we are patient, it's the fattest bone. Do you understand? We will patiently wait for the market to do what the market will do. I'm sure when it all started, all of you were saying, hey, this woman, oh, all her trades are in red. But why is it now? Because I know that I'm not just going to enter like that. Oh, I'm doing it to show you something, but I just also want you to see how easy it is to lose money or make money just by using the wrong lot size. Because when the market is moving in the market directions and is trying to consolidate, do everything it's trying to do, you'll be there crying, right? When you don't need to cry. I hope that has helped. And then there's something called bulk operation. So let's assume now that this trade is not going as well as I want it to. I can say close losing positions. I can say close all gold positions. I can say close all profitable positions by doing a bulk operation. Okay? By doing a bulk operation, I can ask it to do multiple things. Okay? All right. So you see, the market is moving, but I'm not worried because I know that it will, not like I know, but based on the charts, I know that it's going to go in the opposite, in the right direction. Okay, so imagine back to what we were saying, what we're teaching. Like I said, I wanted it to go in the opposite direction so I could show you what I mean. Imagine the person that had £100 in their account and they used 0.50 to do the trade. Of course, right now it's minus 60, minus 80.
Ha.
They would have cleared out their account now.
Yeah.
They'll clear out your account, but you'll be there saying, man, this trading thing is very bad. It's not. You just did the wrong thing. You just did the wrong thing. Okay, guys.
Okay.
Does that make it? Can you see now? If imagine it has gone to minus, obviously it'll have knocked you out already
Yes.
if you're in that trade. And then you'll be there saying, that pullback. But the person that did 0.01, see where they are, minus 2. That do the right lot size to their account. They're minus 2. So they're not there shouting and crying and screaming.
Mm.
Yeah? Can you guys see the difference in just something very simple? Just very simple, right? Any questions on this before we move on?
No questions. Thank you, coach. But I would like to also add, if it's possible, for somebody with $100 account to take a trade of lot size 0.01, like 3 maximum trade.
Yes, 3 maximum. But that's even I will even say take 2.
Okay.
Take maximum of 2. Once you get used to it, once you get comfortable, and then guys, please, it's not that today's trade came from Alex. Me, I don't trade gold anymore. I don't touch gold because gold is bipolar. We know. See how gold was moving in the right direction just now. See where it has gone. We're not on just now. Just now, I was on plus 1,000 and what was it? 1,500 on one of the trades. It has gone down to minus what now? Can you see?
Yes.
It's just you understand that gold is very temperamental. And there's so many other currency pairs that you can make the exact same money you make from gold from. Instead of sitting there and just, waiting for it to do whatever. Yes, it's a quick way to make money. I won't lie to you. But there are also other more peaceful ways to make money. There's so many other peaceful ways to make money. See now, like that, my NZ whatever trade that I'm in. Let me go to the chart for the NZ what I did a buy, right? Let me see my 5 minutes candle. So it has started buying now. So I would enter now like that. That's 5 minutes. Because my account can handle it. So I have those 2 trades running because I started it from the very bottom. And I'll explain to you what I did just now and I'll show you. So you see this particular trade I'm in, that's the GBP NZD. Now I'm using the right lot size because of my account and all of that, right? But look at it. Look at the movement that the trade is doing. I bought at that top, right? So when I say you can enter 2 trades, I'm not saying enter those 2 trades at that entry point. We know that sometimes the market can move in the opposite direction. So when it's this one, I entered that trade at about 2.322298. Then the thing did a drawback. I waited for it to complete its drawback. If you look at this 1 hour candlestick, you see that it has almost finished all its drawbacks. It's 16 minutes left for the 1 hour to finish. 30 minutes left. In fact, it's right now on the opposite direction. It's going back up, right? It has started moving in the upward direction, right? It has started moving. Let me see my 5 minutes candle. Can you see? It has started a buy. So at that point, I entered it again. So I took advantage of the drawback as opposed to entering buy twice at that top there. So if you come on here, you will see that in my GBP NZD, I'm in profit in one, but the other one is still catching up. Does that make sense? I'm in
Yes, it
profit
does.
in to move a bit, but guess what? Because I took advantage of the drawback, I didn't enter immediately. I waited for it to do all the drawback. It might still draw back a bit more. But from my analysis, I don't think it will go further down more than maybe 2.32040. And so me going into this trade, I already know that which is the worst case I want to lose. So let's even do the math. Like I say, okay, no, let me do this one. That will help me set my stop loss and say, okay, I don't want to lose on this trade more than 300 pounds. Can you see what I've done? Can you see where my stop loss is? 336. So I've set it to it that based on what I'm looking at, it will have 156 pips. It would have lost me 336 pounds, right? So now I would also set my take profit based on what I know is coming, right? And I know that it can actually go further higher. So I'm risking 300 pounds to make 2,200. That's why they say, patience in this game is patience. It's a game of patience. Now, the only reason I can do this is because I charted the market. But you cannot just enter and come and pray and say it's prayer that will God, because I've said my affirmations today, my trades will go well. Yes, it will go well, but you need to also spend time on the education. So that will now help me set my stop loss and my take profit. So now I've set my stop loss, I've set my take profit, I've set everything, and I'm just waiting for that trade to do whatever it needs to do. I can go about my day, and I will not be afraid that, because I already know at the beginning of the trade that I'm willing to risk 300. So when it hits stop loss, I won't be sad because I know exactly how much I'm risking. Do you get what I mean, guys? The same thing if I was going to do that with my gold. Let's do modify position. No, let's do that. I like to modify on the screen, on the chart, because it gives me a good example of what I'm doing. So let's say I was going to set my stop loss for this gold trade now. I already know that I'm willing to, for this gold trade, I know I'm potentially going to be able to make up to, because he said we should take it all the way, can potentially make 5,600 on this trade. So I'm willing to lose 1,400 to make 5,000. Please, if you're unmuted, please can you mute yourself? Okay. So I'm willing to lose 1,400. Now, guys, remove the number of zeros at the back for yourself. If it's 14 pounds you are willing to lose on a trade and you're willing to make 56 pounds, then you need to know exactly, because on the chart, you can see exactly how much you're going to lose. So you can work with that as your guide when you're going into any trade at all. Okay. So I would then use that to set my stop loss and my take profit. And then I just click on that and I modify it. So if this thing goes all the way to this back here, I will lose 1,400. But if it comes all the way down to my take profit, I'm going to make how much? 5,676. So I was willing to risk 1/3 of that, right? It doesn't now mean that when it gets to this place, I'm seeing that it's getting close to my stop loss. I now move my stop loss again. Don't be that person. And I say, hey, let me just move it small. Don't do that. Don't do that. That's gambling. That's gambling. Any questions on that, guys?
All right. Thank you so much, Coach. Based on the explanation you gave now, if I'm willing to lose 50, then I can put my take profit at 100. That's about 1:2.
No. You need to chart the market. Okay.
Okay.
So charting the market means that you've looked at it, you've analyzed it from. So I've gone on to my GFU app. Let me also go and share that. Give me a second. Just stop sharing the screen. Okay, let me share my screen. I'm gonna find it first. Where is that? Okay. Yeah. Can you guys see my screen?
It's coming up.
Okay. Is it up now?
Yes.
Okay, so let's say I went to the scanner, right? And I decided to do Sniper Pro. If I let's leave it on. Sniper Pro. Let's do Sniper Pro. And then I decided to do gold. Commodities. Gold. It's called a sell as well. Okay. Sniper Pro called a sell. That makes me very happy. Confidence, right? So even though, can you see all the confirmation candlesticks and everything?
No, actually,
It
we
has
actually see your WhatsApp page. We can't see the scanner.
oh dear. Am I sharing the wrong screen?
Yeah, I think so.
I think I shared my screen one, not screen two. Apologies, guys. All right.
Yeah.
So I said the scanner called a what? called a sell. Can we all see it? How do we know it called a sell? Sniper Pro for gold called a sell. Can you see when you saw this thing at the top here, this scorecard? The scorecard at the top there basically meant it was calling a sell. And it has hit its take profit one. It has, I know it has done a bit of pullback and all. It's currently doing like, but the bottom is still showing me red. What's it called? It's still in red. It's still showing me that it's still it's going in the right direction, right? I don't know if it's going to be, I'm sure it's going to hit the take profit too, based on the scanner. But remember, Alex also gave us the sell. So if you're one of those people that want to even confirm, you've come in here, you've looked at it, and you've seen that when this thing was calling this sell, you were around here. So that tells you that you were around here, you entered from here, which was 4046 sell. Let's even say you entered late, or people like me that entered even later. So you entered around here, but your stop loss is here. You need to calculate how much you're willing to lose for that stop loss, right? Based on what the scanner is saying. And then how much you're going to make when you hit your take profit one or take profit two, based on where you entered from. Does that make sense to people
Okay.
who are
Sure.
is that clear enough?
Yes, it is. Thank you.
Clear enough, right? Okay. So it's so important for us to use our scanners, guys. We have it. Hey, it's like saying you have something, you're not using it. So instead of sitting down and just hoping, somebody has done the work. They've gone and they've done all the work. They've told you, guys, this is how it is to take a trade on this. This is what you need to do. What else again are we looking for? What else will you be waiting for? Do you understand? Well, guys, do you agree with me that you have
Yeah.
something that's already told you, take this trade signal. This is your stop loss here. So you can then say, okay, based on what the scanner is saying, if it hits this stop loss, maybe for a stop loss, it's going to be, you hit your stop loss based on where you entered, it was going to be 10 pounds. Well, you've now said to yourself, okay, I'm willing to wait this thing out to 15 pounds. So I can move my stop. It doesn't mean that because this thing has given you stop loss here, you must keep it here. You can move it a bit further. If you maybe also run your analysis and you feel like it might move slightly between here and your 15 pounds, maybe your 15 pounds comes here, and then you decide to keep it here, but it might move based on your analysis, it might move up to here. You then take that and then enter that trade, right? But also remembering how much you've decided that it's okay for you to lose on that particular trade. Or you've told yourself, I'm not planning to lose more than this. All right?
Okay. Noted.
Does that help? If you need me explain it a bit better, let me know.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay. Does anybody else have any question around that? Entering, yes, Oluwatomi saying, please.
All right, thank you very much for all the explanation. So, regarding the previous screen you showed us from your phone, considering that you said gold is kind of volatile, could you have like taken out your profits at that 1,000?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes, I should have.
No.
No, but because this is it, I'm using this to train and I'm using it to teach something. That's why I didn't take it out.
Okay,
But
that's
if it was normally just me sitting down, for don't come on since.
okay.
I'll have left things because I know that what, gold can move mad when he wants to move mad.
All right.
Yeah,
Thank
so
you.
which is why I say, guys, as a new trader, I would usually say to you, avoid gold. The candle has changed color at the bottom. Oh, okay, it's back to red now. Whew, scary. Can you see what I mean? There was just a blue candle here. Can you see the trend? Can you see the bottom where my cursor is? Where my mouse is? Can you guys see it?
Yes, it's blue.
It showed us a blue candle. Oh, it's blue again. It means it might
It's
be
blue again.
reversing. It's red again. So that's another thing you need to watch and see, okay, you know what? I'm currently in this trade. What am I risking? Let's even go and see if Alex has said anything in that regard. He said anything about most times he doesn't talk much after. Come live. Let me see. A lot of people have been chatting under it.
Coach B, I don't know
Right.
what. Sorry. Hi, Coach B.
Yeah. Hello.
Alan.
Yeah. Hi.
I'm looking at this trade. I'm looking at this trade on the 5 minutes time frame.
Yeah.
You can see the golden candle there.
Yes.
Yeah. So that is giving you a signal ahead of time to let you know that there's most likely going to be an upward trend soon.
Yeah.
And if you check the body, that's why I like using a dark version for Cyber Pro so that the colors can be very visible to me.
Okay.
If you check the outline of that yellow candle, it's the outline of the yellow candle gives you a signal of the next kind of candle that will follow after.
Okay.
So
the outline is blue.
yes.
So it means that it's
And if you
moving
check,
in the opposite
I just
direction.
checked the scanner now. If you notice, the next candle that I just formed is a blue candle.
Which of the scanners?
Sniper Pro, we're on the same trade together.
Yeah, we're on the same one, yeah?
Yeah, but I'm trading on the 1 minute. Yeah.
Okay, so what's your 1 minute saying?
No, but I'm looking at your 5 minutes.
So for 1 minute has given us a buy.
Yes, I've been on that buy for a while, just been tracking it.
And your buy is buying.
It's actually buying.
It's actually buying.
And I now have a
TP1.
confirmation now from the 5 minutes with what just happened now.
Yeah.
So I can just go to anywhere and just be rest assured that at all, yeah, my buy will buy.
But those of us that are in sell,
so it might just be a short buy.
It might be a short buy.
Yes. I've been also looking at the trend for a while, but the trend actually, if you look at across all the time frames, it's actually saying bullish.
Bullish, yeah.
If you check 1 hour, 30 minutes, 4 hours,
yeah,
the trend is saying the gold is on a bullish.
It's on a bullish mood.
Yes.
So you have to check all the hourly hand before you actually conclude what the trend is.
So these are just like extra confirmations.
Just they fear me, I don't they fear person.
No, coach.
I'm in a proper sell.
Like I said, so it just depends on the time frame you're looking at. The 1 minute, if I look at the 1 minute time frame, the trend says bearish.
Yeah.
With
the 10 it says bullish.
I'm talking about maybe if you look at it from the past, what's been happening for a while, not So I'm trying to say that your sell might still sell. Yeah.
Now your sell might still sell. Which kind of what they call it is this?
So one of the issues I'm always having is, to use maybe the 3 minutes, 5 minutes.
I need to leave this buy. Let me just take this small profit and go.
Coach, please check your profit.
Sorry?
I'm not in profit. I'm in loss right now.
No, Coach, there's something John says. Just trust the scanner. You understand?
Yeah.
I am trained. We are both trading on different time frames. So
yeah, we're trading on different time frames.
So our results most likely will be different.
Will be different, yeah.
Yeah. So for me, it's a buy, but for you,
it's a sell.
It's a sell. So.
So what I'm
feeling myself.
What shows you on your time frame is what you should stick to.
Just stick to your time frame, 100%.
Perfect. Thank you.
Stick to your time frame. So when somebody was saying to me, somebody was asking, I've been moving up and down. Sometimes it will take up to 5 hours. I'm like, just stick to if you are on 5 minutes, just stick to your 5 minutes time frame. Just stick to your 5 minutes time frame. Yes, you can use the other ones to confirm. You can use the 1 minute to confirm. You can use the 3 minutes to confirm and all, and the 30 minutes and all. And this one has also 30 minutes has called a sell as well. You literally just call the sell. Where is it? 30 minutes just called a sell.
It just called a
Yeah.
sell.
Mm.
So that's also more confirmation so that don't worry, your sell is gonna sell.
Which time you are praying? Are you out of your own buy?
I'm out. I don't like to stay. I don't like to stay too long in a gold trade, especially if you check the 1 minute. And this is some of the things I really want people to check. If you check on the 1 minute, I don't know if you can show that.
On the 1 minute. See, that's why I said I've left gold. It's because it's Alex. So it's because it's
Even me.
Alex that brought that gold. I've left gold for you people. I don't trade it at all. And
So
it will pain me if this
Please
thing.
teach us how to trade other currencies or this gold.
Don't literally go into these other currency pairs. I'm enjoying trading currency pairs. I never knew that I would enjoy them. But I'm seriously enjoying trading currency pairs. Like, it's so good. It's so like the heartache is so different. Like, you can put your trade and walk away. But as I'm trading gold now, fear of God will not allow me leave my phone somewhere else. It will not even allow me to even think about it. I want to leave my phone and walk to where? As what? Based on no.
Coach, I wanted to say something that if you look at this 1 minute candle, the sniper later snake is already at the bearish retest area. So there's a high chance that the trend is going to change back to
This is the 1 minute.
Yes, that's the 1 minute. If you notice, that snake is up around the bearish retest area. So I think once
no, but this thing actually changed its.
It has hit TP1.
It has hit your TP1.
Yes.
Why do I feel like it's going to change? It's going to change direction soon.
Yes, it's going. That's what I was trying to explain to you. That if you look below, look at the snake. Just yeah. It is kissing the bearish retest.
Yes.
And once it does that, it's going to change. It's going to change.
It's going to change.
The candle is going to change to a sell.
It's going to change to a sell.
Yeah.
That's true. I didn't even.
So this means that we don't necessarily have to wait for the scorecard to come out.
You don't have to wait for what?
For the scorecard. Sorry, I'm outside. The scorecard,
The scorecard.
Yeah. Because in all of this, the scorecard isn't out yet, right?
No, the scorecard isn't out. No, but you are already in our 5 minutes, we're already in a sell. We're in a sell. It sold for a bit. So some people, it hit a TP1 for sell.
Yeah. Yes.
So this our sell actually hit TP1. But we were in a different sell. I was in a sell that Alex gave. But Alex gave his sell from around up here.
I was in that sell. Yeah.
You were in that sell?
Yes. But
and you entered from the entry point?
Yes. So Sniper Pro gave that sell too, and it was a long one. If you check back, you see a very long sell that Sniper Pro gave before this one. I was in it. So as soon as the scorecard changed to a bullish trend, I came out of it. And that bullish scorecard came out around 11. That's almost 11:41. I'm checking the time now. You can check. Since that time, it has been going up, down, up, down. It just hit the TP1 now.
Which of them?
I'm on the 1 minute time frame. If you check the time that the blue scorecard came out, it was around 11:40, quarter to 12. I don't know if you can see that. 1 minute.
Where are you talking about? The 1 minute.
Yeah, 1 minute.
Mm-hmm.
I can't see a screen.
You can't see my screen.
I'm zooming just to show. Oh, okay.
I'm on the 1 minute.
So I think for you, wait, what happened here? Yeah, that's it there. That was like +5. Did you see that? Can you see the
That was
+5?
there now. That was like a long time ago.
What time is it showing on your screen?
It's showing the +5 came about, let me see, about 11:40.
That's what I was
11:40.
trying. That was when that sell. That's the one the guy posted. That was when he and then started doing a little bullish run. If you notice from that part, from that time up until now on Sniper Pro, it's been bullish, bullish, bearish, bullish, bearish, and now it has hit TP1 and TP2. It's about to hit TP2 now. I wish I had stayed in. I would have gotten TP2 too, but I don't usually like to stay too long in a gold trade.
In a gold trade. Me too.
Yeah.
Normally, it's because I was in this class, I would have probably watched it a bit more and be when I saw profit, I'll have just come out.
So
But now,
sorry.
yeah.
No.
Fault is I take responsibility for my actions. I take responsibility for my actions. No, but seriously, I don't usually stay. I don't even take gold at all. But at first, the reason why I would enter the gold trade, I was trying to help people get the entry point because Patrick just saw it, he just dropped it.
Oh,
I'm trying to get the entry point for GPT. GPT was now somebody now said, "Oh, he's showing 2." I thought I just left people. I'm going to do my own. I now entered late.
Yeah, I didn't even know that the trade has passed. Then I was setting sell limit.
The limit.
Hey God.
But just like we said, if you check the trend generally for gold right now, it is bullish, very bullish. So if you're doing the opposite thing, if you're doing a sell, you're kind of going against the trend. It's not like it might not happen, but the risk is higher.
The risk is higher, definitely. So you see why currently, I think one of the things that we're underestimating is the power of the scanners.
Yeah.
In as much as Alex gave that trade and it was a good trade when it lasted, the scanner is accurate. How many people are on this call now and have seen that the scanner is very, very accurate?
On a personal note, I don't take anybody's trade without confirming on the scanner.
Confirming on the scanner.
Yeah.
So that's another thing we all need to learn. You have the scanner, why not use it? And this is notes to myself as well. So you have the scanner.
Sometimes if you are not with your laptop.
What?
I said
Can you use the
accessing
scanner
the
on your phone?
scanner.
Can we talk one at a time? Michelle is talking now, please.
Sorry, because when you use it on your phone, it doesn't show you the whole screen like that. It
It does, though. It does. You know the new scanners, they just updated it now. So the new one is actually showing you much better.
Because when I use it on the phone, it shows me in pieces. So I have to be scrolling through to get to show the whole. Yeah, it doesn't show whole like this, so it can be confusing.
So you need to. How do I put it now? You need to, at the bottom here of your screen. Can you see here?
Yeah.
Can you see where just tap it and make sure you do auto fit to screen.
Yeah, that's what I did. It is auto fit, but it's still not showing.
And it's scale price chart only and it's regular, everything. And you're still having the same issue. Wow.
What browser are you using? Are you using Safari or Chrome?
Chrome.
Chrome?
Yeah.
Wow, even the 5 minutes one hit its TP1 and right now it's on its way back to stop loss. Isn't that amazing? It's on its way to stop loss. But yeah, so in fact, this is just giving me a full lecture. Anyways, I'm out of The trade has knocked me out anyways, based on my stop loss.
Oh, it did?
Yeah. They've knocked me out. That's on my
because it's just about to do a reversal now.
Say it has knocked me out, man, bro.
But from my scanner, that means the stop loss, you use a different stop loss because the stop.
Oh, no. I use it. Like I said, for me, I don't use everybody's stop loss. Based on my entry, I know how much I'm willing to lose in a trade.
I see.
So I work with that. Atinuke, what did you say? You went into the trade?
No, I think Kenechukwu went into the trade. So he's now saying that he's going to leave the trade now.
Leaving the trade now. No. She entered at the very beginning, no.
Oh,
Not a loss.
okay.
Oh, Temitope also entered with a buy as well. And they're in profit. Can you see? So just use the scanner. I lied. Just use the scanner. It's so accurate. In fact, right now I'm beating myself up because I should have come to confirm with the scanner because I knew I don't take gold trade. And the only reason I touched that gold was because one, it was Patrick who posted it. Two, it was because it was what's that guy, Alex Preg, and he was just posting something that Alex posted. But I could have just, double checked and be like, okay, you know what? And then I entered late. For me, it's because I entered late. You see why it's
I
so
was about
important
to
not
say that, Coach. I think you entered late.
I entered very late because I was helping people get. In fact, right now they ignore people's calls. People were like, Coach, I'm trying to set my own. Help me, help me, help me. I'll be there helping people set their own. But I've not set my own. Even what do they call it? Even says it. When you're on an airplane, they'll say, save yourself first. Before you save other people. So I'm a bit sad now because I've lost a lot of money. But it's okay. It's okay. We're good. We're good. We'll keep it moving.
People on this call actually took trade while we are looking at this scanner now. Wow.
Yes, now people took traders were looking at the scanner. No. And they made their money. See you. Be there, Jonesy. Don't know that people are cashing out. People are cashing out regularly. But yeah, so good. So that just tells you to what I was trying to even talk about earlier. Let me go back to our training. Okay. So obviously, like I said, as a trader, you win some, you lose some. It's not a problem. But you just need to understand that if I didn't set the right lot sizes, I would have been crying. Do you get? So I set my right lot sizes, and that's why even though the trade went in the opposite direction, it went in the right direction before it started going in the opposite direction. I wait here. Please, I don't want to read here. No. So yeah, back to that. So that just explains lot sizes. Okay. So that's how lot sizes work. When you use the right lot size for your account, you realize that you make a lot of money as opposed to just sitting down there and assuming that God is going to save you when it's going the opposite direction. You should not, a person who has 0.10 is a person who has at least £1,000 in their account. And if you don't have up to that, you have no business using 0.10. Because when the account reverses, you'll be crying. And we don't need that. Okay. So let's all be guided. It's so important. If you can master lot sizes, your trading journey will be so smooth. It will be so smooth. Okay. Now, it takes me to the second thing. Like I said, I'm going over the basics with everybody on here. The second most important thing right now as a trader is that you need to have two trading accounts, two real accounts. You cannot have just one. You have to minimum of two. Please, if you hear me, please write two in the chat. Let me be sure that people are actually hearing what I'm saying. You need to have a minimum of two trading accounts. Please write two in the chat if you can hear me. Two minimum trading accounts. Why do you need two trading accounts? So something like this that we're doing now is you need to have, the reason why you need two trading accounts, two real life trading accounts, is because one is for your scalping and for taking risks like what we just did or whatever. Another one is for compounding. It's for compounding, and I'm going to show you how to create your compounding plan. If you are here and you have not created your compounding plan, you are a gambler. What did I say? If you are in this class right now and you have not created your compounding plan, you are gambling. And I'll explain to you, this is the most important part of our session today. I know there's a lot more things I'm going to talk about, but this one is very, very important. If you get this right, you will be so shocked. Vokia is on the call. I know, Vokia, I don't know if you're in a work meeting. Please, can you share with the team? About 3 weeks ago, me and Vokia had this conversation about compounding. She said, this compounding thing. She printed out her compounding. She started with was it $45 or $49 in that, 45 pounds in that account, Vokia? Michelle, I've shared this document with you. I'm happy to share it again. Voke, you're muted. Are you able to speak where you are? Okay, are you able to speak? Okay, so I don't know if Voke is able to speak. Voke, if you're able to speak, just let me know. If not, guys, what am I saying? Voke started this $49, 49 pounds account about 3 weeks ago. 3 weeks ago, she has other trading accounts. She was like, let me just do this one. And then she opened a new one, I think, for her scalping. And I'll explain to you why the two is very important. 3 weeks ago, Voke started that on 49. 3 weeks later, she's currently on 500 plus on that account. 500 plus. And she's not even trading every day. Voke, I know, trades only 3 days a week. So she's following her trading plan. She has ticked it off every single day. And I will show you what I mean by that. So with your compounding account is one that is taking you somewhere. Alan, I'm sure you're also here, and I know you guys have a compounding account. Am I correct?
Yes, we do.
Yes. So you'll see that the difference with a compounding account, a compounding trading account, is you just realize that it moves quickly if you just continue doing what you're doing. All right? Let me open this, and I'll show this to you. It's so easy. Let's assume that you had $100 in this your account, and our aim is every day we want to grow this account by 6%, and we want to do it for the next 4 months, or let's even say 5 months. Let's do 4 months. Let's not be greedy. Let's say 4 months. Do you want to trade every day? No, 5 days a week is okay. Are you going to add more money? Absolutely not. And I want to start this from Thursday this week. Or let's even start from Monday, the 13th. I want to start compounding for the next 4 months. 6%, growing my account 6% daily. Yes, you can open another account with the same detail. Yes, on your broker. So if you have Xness, you can open another live account. Okay, with your Xness. If it's Vantage, you open another one. If it's CoinX, you open a second account. And then you calculate. Can you see that after 4 months, if I continue with my $100, just growing the account by 6% for 5 days a week, not every day. See how much I would have made. I would have made 17,000 in my account, in my compounding account. Now, making 6% of your account is so easy. Why? Imagine you took one trade today. That gold trade today, some people made more than $6. Am I correct? Is there anybody here that didn't make more than $6 on that trade just now? So you start by making $6, right? Another person, tomorrow, you now made $6, so your balance is now $106. Tomorrow, your expectation, I don't expect anything more than $6.36 from you. So when you finish a trade, and the trade has gotten to, sometimes you might even take a trade, it take you $12. Come out. What does that mean? You've hit the target for today and tomorrow. You've now come again. Your balance has changed. So imagine this was you had this printed out. Every serious trader, repeat with me, every serious trader has this printed out. Every serious trader has this printed out. You come to the bottom of this page and you download your CSV file and you print it and you have it somewhere in your house that you're ticking off every day. You will achieve this thing. It's so easy. So imagine that by the 15th of December, you would already have 1,300 in your account. And by then, I'm expecting you to make 77 pounds that day. Remember, you're still only growing the account by 6%. I remember when you have 1,300 and what, your lot size is now going to be 0.13. 0.14, do you understand? Your lot size will increase, but you're only still risking 6% of your account in the trade you're taking. You see how easy you can take a trade, make your money walk away. By January next year, by January 15th, you would already be on over 4,000. And when you're on that 4,000, you're now trading with a 0.40 trading lot size, right? But remember, you are always protecting your capital. And you're supposed to just make $200, 249. Sometimes you make like 500 because you get a very good trade. And by this time, because you are so consistent, I know that you would also take time in learning and not just waiting for signals. And you are using your scanner. Can you see how easy it is to make this money? So every single person needs to have a compounding account. So like I said, all of that is here. So that's for your compounding, okay? That's your account one. Your second account, also, even though it is your scalping account, you still need to have a plan. How do you break down the plan for your compounding account? You break down the plan for your compounding account by saying, what do I want to withdraw every week from this account? Okay, so I have $100, okay, in the account. Every week I want to withdraw $100, okay? So that means every week you want to withdraw $100. People on this call that can tell me easily that they make over $100 a day. It's easy money. But let's even be sensible and say, okay, we're not going to be going crazy. I'm planning to withdraw every week by Friday, withdraw $100. Now, what does that mean? It means that every day, if you want to withdraw $100 by the end of the week, it means you then need to know how much are you supposed to make by the day. So even though you're using a risky account, remember, this is not your compounding. Your compounding, you make your small profit, you leave it, you walk away from it. Your risky account, you can now say, based on how much I want to withdraw. It means 100 divided by 5. It means I need to be making $20 at least every day. And what does that mean? How many trades do I need to take to make $20? You now go and find those trades and you make your $20. Once you've made your $20, walk away. It's your risky account doesn't mean that you should throw everything away. Then you've now made that $20 in that account, right? What do? You make your 20. By Friday, you withdraw your 100. You still have your 100 in there, remember? That you used to start again. Now, there's Saturday and Sunday. Some of you trade on Saturdays and Sundays. And you trade your BTC. And you can say, just trend wave alone, you can make this money. Because imagine on your trend wave sends a signal, you set it on your what's it called? Your compounding account, you set it on your risky account, you make sure that you've shown how much you're willing to risk and everything. You take it and you walk away. One hit TP, the one that's for your compounding, you don't take another trade with it again. The other one that's hit TP, you take maybe it's a second trade comes in, a third trade comes in, you can decide to take it. You take it like that, you hit your target. By the end of the week, you withdraw your 100. The next week, you start all over again. Right? So what I'm saying, this thing can literally fund your lifestyle. The one of it is on the corner, waiting towards when you break it. It's like your ajo. You're working towards this ajo figure here, right? You're working towards this particular figure in 4 months. And for you, the other one that you want to be withdrawing from every day or every week, you also have a plan for that. You're not just entering every trade back and forth. Can you see how much more organized you will be as a trader? So that when a trade comes in, you can see some people on the group, they'll say, me, I've hit my target for the day, I'm out. Whether they are really out, we don't know, but at least they've said it to the world that they're out. If another trade comes and it's so itchy for you, go and do it on your demo account. Go and take that trade on your demo account. If you're so itchy, you're like, this trade, I just want to see it. My hand is itching me. Take it on your demo account. You can even increase the lot size to a crazy lot size so that you can see what is possible. Then tomorrow you then remember, when you're doing all of that, what are you doing? As a good trader, you are there updating this. You're updating your trading journal. I just took this trade. It was this pair. I made this amount. I put it. This was the entry point. This was the stop loss. If you think this is work, then you're not ready to be a millionaire. If you think that putting this thing, imputing your details or your information in this thing is work, you're not ready to be a millionaire. You are not ready. They're ready to be poor. And I'll be very honest with you. So if you take 3 trades on your compounding account, or it was only 1 trade, you just record it for the day. If you take on your scalping account, you record it for the day. So if you took 5, 6 trades, record all of them, the dates there, everything there. And when you now decide to take a crazy trade on your demo, you record it on your demo. And then, trust me, just looking at this, you know that not looking at first of all, the outcomes, your own comments, over the period of a month or 2, you become a better trader because you have to realize that some mistakes you made before, you stop making them because you're keeping track of your mistakes. And then when something happens, maybe you're in a trade and you realize that emotions is coming in, you will remember that you wrote it down before. And guess what? You will come out of that trade if you need to. And then for another thing is, for a trader, when you go into a trade, be ready to know how much you are willing to lose. I said this before and I said it again. If you went into a trade and you knew that you were willing to lose 100, don't change your stop loss. Don't move your stop loss to say, okay, it's okay, let me just lose 150. Okay, no, let me just lose 300. Don't do that. That's gambling. If you hit your stop loss, it hits your stop loss. If you want to enter again, it's fine. But you would have charted it at this point to be sure that you know you're entering at the right point. Any questions on this so far? I said this is really important. If you catch this, you are fine. You are made. Any questions? Any comments? Alrighty, I'll continue now. So then, there's special rules about gold. In as much as, that's why we have to put it there. Very special rules. You cannot just be gold and BTC. They're very, they move sharp, sharp. You saw it. To manage the extra risk, use half the lot size. So remember, that means, you see why I said to people that if you have £100 account, you have no business trading gold. No business trading gold. In fact, the smallest lot size, if you have, I think you should start using gold, is 500. You have not anything less than 500, you have no business with gold. You're taking it, take a very short trade. See what Alan said. He doesn't like taking gold anything longer than 1 minute, 2 minutes. You just do sniper entry, come out, and you're done for the day. Right? So, for example, if you were supposed to use on a gold trade, you're supposed to use a lot size of, because if you had 500, you're expected to use a lot size of 0.05, right? But if you're using gold, I will advise you to use 0.02 or 0.03 at the most on that your 500. So that when it moves up, moves down, does whatever, you are still safe. Your account is not wiped out. Okay? And then what have we said? Keep a trading journal. Very important. We've just talked about that. I've just showed that to you. And then stay plugged in. Join the calls. Guys, there's so many calls going on that you guys are not joining. These calls are not they're not for the select few, they are for all of us. So if you're not joining the calls and not taking advantage, or I'll say, oh, I'm doing this call now. Some people say, oh, they are not available. Yes, I understand that the date is in the day. But what I'll try and be doing now is actually having more of this kind of calls. So guys, you can also write in the group, guys, Coach Bernadette, when can we have another call? Coach Ubani, when can we have another call? Can we have another call today, tomorrow, whenever? Guys, can we have like 2, 3 times a week? Okay. And I've then gone on to show you their different broker names and then what the different currency pairs are. So if you have XNES, for example, or you have Vantage or Octa, or whatever these ones are, the names are slightly different on there. Okay, so just put in there for you to see the different broker names and how they're represented. So, for example, we on Vantage, US 30 is DJ 30. But if you're looking at your XNet, it will be US 30. So it's just like that. You also take advantage of this. Then I went on to answer a few frequently asked questions. What's the best time to enter a trade? People keep asking me this. Mr. Sebastian, are you on this course? Because I'm about to answer this question now. Okay. Yes, thank you, Mr. Sebastian. I can see you. I can see you. Okay. So people keep asking me, what's the best time to enter a trade? Now, just from my experience just now, you saw that I entered a trade late and I lost money. Because when it reversed back to the entry point where it started from, where was it? Now let's go back to GFIR. Let's go back to the scanners. We were on commodities. And we'll go. When I was on the 5 minutes, let me adjust my scale. I'm in the wrong one. Sniper Pro. Okay. Let me adjust my screen to right scale price chart. Okay. Yeah. So what does that show me now? See, the Mongo pack, I started calling another cell. Let's see, 1 hour, 1 minute. Let me add my 1 minute, my 3 minutes, my 5 minutes, my 30 minutes, my 1 hour. Okay. So my 3 minutes is here. It's calling a sell, even though it's still in the bullish. I want bullish people. How far now? How markets? When I don't make that money, Abby. Why is this thing not increasing? Let me use the other one. Okay, so let me go on the real one on my own account. Can you guys see my screen? See now, it has gone and it has started going back down.
Yes.
It's not good that we punish this thing for me. See all the way where it went, where that candle went, all the way up here. But see, it has started coming back down. Right? So 1 minute is still on a buy. It's 1 minute on a buy. Oh, it has called another buy. 1 minute has called another buy. I like gold. I don't know. I don't know. What's the 3 minutes saying? Am I still on gold? Yeah, I'm still on gold. 3 minutes is saying sell.
Yes, it's saying sell.
5 minutes is saying sell. 1 minute is, I think this 1 minute is probably the best one. 1 minute is saying buy. I don't know. Like I said, I'm not touching gold. People should carry your gold. Today has proven to me that I should stay away from my gold. I'm staying away because I'm so burnt. So
Demonstration.
What?
I said for me, gold is only for demo. I will actually take a real trade on my this thing I'm not dealing with gold though. It's just for demo, just to train myself.
To train yourself. God, this thing has pained me. I would have just stayed on my own. I went and took gold trade. God, who sent. So, what was I talking about? I was talking about entry points. So, somebody was asking about the best time to enter a trade. Now, if I was being serious with myself, I shouldn't have entered that trade. It was all my fault. Okay? Because guess what? The trade was called at where was it? The trade was called, where's the onboarding back? They said, so the best time to enter a trade is when your strategy gives you a clear entry signal that aligns with the overall market trend. Jumping in randomly because you feel like it's gambling and not trading. Okay? A strong entry usually comes when your technical analysis confirms the direction, e.g., it's a trend line break or is moving average cross or candlestick patterns. The market structure supports your decision. So it's whether it's an uptrend for buy, downtrend for sell. Risk reward makes sense. So you're risking less than you aim to gain. So you saw me just now. I knew what I was willing to risk in my trade, but I also knew what I was willing to gain based on the take profit. But another thing I forgot to add here is that you get a sniper entry. Wait, so I'll put this one in capital letter. Wait for a sniper entry. So what is a sniper entry? I will come here and I will show you what a sniper entry means. Where is this looking for? Okay. So let's go to the 5 minutes candlestick. The sniper entry. Where is this looking for? How to fit to screen. Thank you. Okay, so a sniper entry is, for example, where this, can you see where this number 8 calls out a buy? That is a sniper entry at the bottom where it started from. That was a sniper entry. Now let's look for a sell. This sell is also a good sniper entry. So this at the, like at the beginning of the trade, where it's like saying, if it was on a buy and then I want to take a sell, you should take a sell from where the buy literally ends, at the very top, right? That's a sniper entry. Now, if it's a buy, and that means that been selling since, can you see this? Let me try and see, this will zoom in a bit more. How does to zoom this thing again? How does to zoom it? How does to zoom it? Let me see. Why is not letting me zoom in? Okay. Okay. Look at it here, guys. You see this place here? I'm just trying to zoom in to show you. Let me go and use my other one on my own normal account. Can you see this now? I'm seeing this is a bit clearer for everyone, right? So let's assume I was doing this. You people's buy is going to 1 minute, it's going to enter stop loss. Yay. Wickedness in high places. Can you see for this sell? This is the perfect entry point. Can you see? It's the perfect entry point here. So imagine I entered at that 4045. That was a snipe. That would have been a sniper entry. And that was what this guy was trying to achieve for everybody. Enter as a sniper. Okay? So when you enter the sniper entry, so what am I saying? When is the best time to enter a trade? When it's a sniper entry position. Take advantage of the quicker, the like where the last candlestick, where you show that the confirmation has come, you've seen the enter. I think John always says that if you're new, just enter because you are sure that it's going down, right? And you've seen your confirmations. See now, that sell now, it has still hit TP1 again. Ah, God, to punish this sell. I'm so sad. I have to I'll go and cry later after this call. So anyways, this place that has now gotten down here, right? So that's a better entry. So if you saw this trade signal and it has left sniper entry and it has now come up to like this area, should you still enter the trade? Guys, I need us to answer based on my experience just now.
No.
Should not enter. No.
Oh, just left the entry because you're taking a big risk.
Taking a big risk because guess what? When it reversed, people that entered from here were not afraid. Because even though it reversed a bit, because see, when it gave the signal around here, remember, it gave the signal around here. This was a proper entry point. Around here, it knew that it was already coming down. So if you had had a sniper, this would have been a perfect sniper entry. But this was the next better sniper entry position for a sell. So this sniper entry that you entered, imagine you entered from here and it went all the way down. It got here, then you entered. Me that I entered around here, when it reversed back here, I was in loss. As opposed to the person who entered from here, you would just be there thinking, okay, this trade is moving. So don't overlook at a trade as, hey, it will soon finish. There will be tomorrow. This same thing that's happening now, this trend that's happening, there might be another trend that's going up later that you can take advantage of. The trade no dey finish. E no dey finish. All right? So let's be guided and not be such in a hurry to either enter or leave a trade. So if you got a sniper entry, you got a good position, right? So me that I entered around here, when it reversed, I entered around here. around here. No. I think it was around here. Yes, this was about where I entered from. So when it reversed and came back here just now, guess what? I lost a lot of money when I could have either just waited to enter from here or not enter the trade at all. Now it has gone and hit TP1, and I bet you to hit TP2 now. It will hit TP2 now. And then that's just gold for you. It has done that buy, and then now it will start to sell. It will start to sell. Yeah, so it's very, very important that you don't just enter a trade because of sentiments, which is what I did. Okay? And I got burnt for it. So best time to enter a trade is when you've looked at it and then you wait for a sniper entry. If it's not sniper entry, please. Patience is key. Waiting for the right setup often matters more than taking lots of trades. Okay, so it's really, really essential, guys. I hope that's helping somebody on the call. Then what is a stop loss? So for those of you that are new, a stop loss. Alan, your hand is up. Yes, sir.
Yes. I've had my hands raised for a bit.
I'm so sorry. I just saw it now.
Okay, so talking about entry, I know we have a lot of newbies here. I just needed them to understand certain things. If there are different
Can I go back?
Yes, please go back to the scanner.
Which of the scanners?
Sniper Pro for now.
Okay.
So there are different scanners with different rules of engagement, and you need to understand. You can bring one scanner's rule of engagement into another scanner. You're going to confuse yourself. At the same time, you're going to lose. And I'm telling you from experience. You know, most of you that have known me for now, even some of the testimonials that I gave them when I was using Sniper Pro. And I really enjoyed, I understood Sniper Pro. But because Sniper Pro doesn't send notification alerts, I decided to, let me explore what TrendWave does. TrendWave is fantastic, but it has its own different set of rules, which you must
let me go to TrendWave. Yeah. So that for
those
that don't know what he's talking about.
And for me, at the time, I was, even though I watched other videos and I was learning, I realized that I was mixing up the strategies and I was getting burnt really, really bad. So I need to say this because this is TrendWave. TrendWave operates on there are different, there's the stochastical, there's the RSI, there's all of that. So usually what I do is, and sometimes even John says it in his session, and some of you are here to use Sniper Pro as confirmation. Yeah. Sometimes when I was trying to learn how to use TrendWave, I was using Sniper Pro as confirmation just to be sure that both scanners are saying the same thing. But this approach, I learned it late because before I was just focused on TrendWave. I'm not saying TrendWave, but like I said, I was mixing up the strategy. And what made me say this is because of, I think Coach said something, and John has said it. The reason John and Coach is saying if you're a newbie, enter when you see the scorecard is because you're using your demo account. You don't have anything to lose. So if you're a newbie and you're using your demo account, he says, once you see the scorecard, just enter. The reason he said, and if you notice what he said, watch the trade, learn from it. And there are things you can learn from it. But he says that a higher advanced rule is that there are rules. Sniper Pro has two set of rules. There's the four entry rules and the 4-6, and there's the 6-6 of engagement, which you must follow if you want to have a very safe or secure trade. So for Sniper Pro, yes, there is a scorecard, but you need to wait for other confirmation, such as is the arrow aligning with the color of the scorecard. If that takes, yes. Is the candle forming? Sometimes the arrow can be the opposite of what the scorecard is calling. Let me break that down. For example, the candle, what's it called? The scorecard could be a red scorecard, and then you have a red candle, but you have a blue arrow. Now, if you jump into such trade, you're gambling technically. You're not following the rules of engagement. Because what Sniper Pro says is that you need to, Coach, if you don't mind going back to Sniper Pro,
okay.
Yeah, to show that. And if you joined
1 minute, 5 minutes, what do you want?
Yeah, any of the minutes. I just wanted to show, there was the one you're saying, this cell, there was one cell I just saw you showing that that hit CP1.
Yeah.
Is it this one? It's not this one.
I think it was 1 minute.
1 minute.
No, the 1 minute was calling a buy earlier, and then I said I was going to hit stop loss. No, then yes, the 5 minute, it was the 5 minutes, it had hit CP1.
Yeah, there was one I saw that hit CP1.
This is, oh, sorry, I'm on a different.
I was wondering, yeah.
I was like, this is not it. Gold.
Yeah. So please go back. Yeah. So look at this. If you look at where the candle called a sell, did you notice? Where the scorecard called a sell? It's a gray candle. It's a blue arrow under it. That's not a safe place
your
to
voice is
enter.
kind. Hello.
Yeah, whose voice?
Alan's voice is kind of breaking. I can barely hear him well.
Is that the
Can
same?
hear him clear.
Maybe it's the network of the place you're at. But I wanted to explain this so that, because in between that gray candle and the other gray candle, anything can happen. There can be a reversal. So you don't jump into, when you start trading on your live account for your demo, you can, Paul, what's it called? John will always tell you, once you say candle, enter. But if you listen to his session, and he's going to have another session, I think in the next 30 by 2 o'clock or so, he will tell you, you need to, what rules are you engaging with? So for me, I usually do like the 4 entry rules. If I don't see this 4 confirmation, I'm not going to enter the trade. So this scorecard called a buy. If you check underneath the trend line, first of all, the candle is gray. I won't enter. The arrow is blue. I'm not going to enter that trade. If you look at the trend line under where you called a buy, a sell, it is still bullish. I'm not going to enter the trade. And like Coach said, patience. You see, if you're in a hurry, you're really, really going to get burned. One of the things is going to teach you is that patience. And like they said, it's the patient dog that is the fattest bone, of course. Just being patient and watching what happens. So you wait for the next. Now, if you check the next candle, this next candle after the first gray candle, it is smaller, but it's still gray. Now, the arrow has moved from blue to red. So, but if you check the trend line under it, it is still bullish. So that is not, our confirmation is not correct. But if you check the third candle, so we have a scorecard, we have a red arrow, we have a red candle that is forming, and then right under it, we have, what's it called? Our trend line turns red. That is a perfect. So you're following the 4, and then if you check your sniper later snake, that is the snake on top of the trend line. It is also red. That is what you call like a perfect entry using the four confirmation rules for Sniper Pro. I just wanted to mention that. And if you notice right from there, it hit TP1. Yes. I don't know what Coach told you guys, but for newbies, I think for now you should be comfortable with TP1. But I don't know.
I say it all the time. When I talk and I'm hearing people say, "Oh, I took TP3. Are you okay? Why? What are you doing there?"
Because look at this example. Why do we say take TP? Is worse. Yes. Especially for volatile assets like gold. After TP1, did you see what happened to this trade?
It went back, it reversed.
Yes. So I think it's just this gut and this overconfidence to think that you're the one controlling the market. And I see that in a lot of, I think it's overconfidence just to think that is going to hit. You don't know what's happening. The safest place, and which most times, if you check, I've checked across all the scanners actually, the safest place most of them hit is TP1. Of course, things can happen after TP1, we're not saying, but for a newbie, now that's now a bit of the advanced level for people who now, but for a newbie, I think you should be, if you entered where you should enter, and then it hit TP1, you should be okay with that. It's going to help you with your daily target. So I just wanted to mention that for people who are using Sniper Pro, except you're doing your demo, don't jump on a scorecard just because it shows. Make sure that you are applying the rules of engagement, whether it is 4, there are even 6, 7. Me, I even do 5. I just want to be extra sure. For example, for me, I usually add the pizza. There's this dot. Once I don't see that dot above for a cell.
Which one?
Yeah.
Is it the dots here?
Yeah, there are some tiny dots. Yes. So if the dot is under, it is still showing it's a sell, it's a buy. If it's above, it's a sell. So for me, I just like to have all these extra confirmations that helps me to take the trade. So that's how
Sorry, you said if the dot is on top, is the buy.
No, it's a
sell.
sell.
Can you see these dots here, Abby?
No. Coach, do you mind change it to dark mode for a second?
Bad place to change to dark mode.
Look at it.
On dark mode.
Yeah, look at light.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Just a second. Can you see those tiny white dots above the candles, above the arrows? Yes. Those are extra confirmations. If you notice, go and check it everywhere. Everywhere there is a dot under, that candle is a blue candle. Everywhere there is a dot above, that candle is a red candle. So John calls it the pieces, So those are like extra layer informations that helps you. Like, so if I'm about to enter this trade, for example, I look for the scorecard, the red arrow, the red candle, the pizza is on top. I can confidently, without speaking in tongues or anything, enter this trade. And just know that everything looks right for this trade.
Yeah.
And then once there is a reversal, there's a flip, I know that. I mean, there's something also John says, which most of you, because John is the creator of Sniper, but he's the one that designed the scanner. He he understands the mind. It's his mind that you people are using, his strategies of trading. That's what he has put into a scanner for you. So, and he has said it several times. He said once you are, let's say this, for example, this is showing red. The moment something changes in this trade, maybe the candle changes to blue, or it's trying to change to blue, or the arrow changes to blue, I'm talking to beginners, just exit the trade for now. Take the small profits and exit the trade. If after you exited the trade, everything still looks good, or maybe the candle went back to what all the confirmations aligned again, you can still enter the trade back. But always make sure that your confirmations are right. So that's what I just wanted to tell people, because when I was trading too, and sometimes the scorecard can show, and 1 minute it reverses by the trend continues. For example, this one is showing a bearish trend. It can show you this, and depending on what's happening in the market, for example, the New York Stock Exchange just opened. At the time it sent you the scorecard, it was just the London Stock Exchange
that was open.
Yes.
So in 30 minutes.
Exactly. So New York is about to open and stuff. This thing can reverse in 1 to 2 minutes. So those are things you also need to be conscious of. I just wanted to mention that. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Alan. So thankful for that.
You can change back to the whites.
Even I like dark mode, but I think for the scanners, I like to use my white mode. It just, I don't know. But that's really, I didn't even know, I've not seen those white, black things before. That's my first time of actually seeing it. So thank you so much. So now, what is a stop loss? Okay. The stop loss is like your protection. Like I just explained that just now. If you are in a trade, you enter, you tell yourself, okay, this is how much I'm willing to lose in that trade. That's where you start set your stop loss from. Now, you notice that most traders most educators will give you their own stop loss of where they believe the market should not go above. And if it goes beyond that place, you know that it means this particular trade is invalid. It might be going the opposite direction continuously. So now I set my stop loss based on how much, like I said, I'm willing to lose on this particular trade, and also from what the people have set. So let's assume I'll allow you just go through this document yourself so you can really look at the stop losses. Then we know what a take profit is. Your take profit is where you are predicting the market is going to go. So there's usually take profit 1, take profit 2, take profit 3, or some traders just give you one take profit 1. In fact, I think Trend Wave gives you up to take profit 5. And we saw that just now. Trend Wave gave up to take profit 5. This is Trend Wave. It gives up to take profit 5. So that's so some of it will say entry, exit 1, exit 2, and all. So when you see exit 1, some people will come out and say to you, exit 1, I'll send a trade signal and they'll say invalidate. Invalidation also means stop loss. Entry also means price. Exit 1 also means take profit 1 and take profit 2 and exit 2 and all of that. Okay, so don't get frazzled by you see, oh, I don't know what's exit 1. I don't know is it where we're exiting? Yes, it's where you're exiting, taking your profits. Okay, so don't get frazzled by those, don't get confused by all of those terminologies. Most of them mean the same thing. Then what is break even? Now, break even is a very interesting one. That's one of my personal favorites. What I should have done in that trade just now was I should have broken even when I saw that I was already in the direction that I wanted it to be. So what break even means is, let's say you started this trade now. We started this trade at this point, this thing called this trade at about this entry. So we're going like this. And let's say I decided I was going to take profit 5, or let's take profit 4. As I entered the trade from here, that's a long trade, is going from entry. I'm now in this place here. What I'm expected to do is I need to protect my capital. You see, plus was at the minus before, saying, okay, I'm willing to lose this much. But as a person who's actually serious, what I should do is move this stop loss to this place of profit once it's getting close to take profit 1. So that whatever happens, my stop loss has now protected my capital. It means whatever happens, I will not lose money. My entry position is now covered. I'm now protected. My trade is protected. Okay, so that's when you say break even. So if, for example, as the trade got to this place, it reversed, came back down, guess what? I'm protected. I won't lose money. Okay, so that's what it means to just protect your capital, which is also means to break even. Now, if you're one of those people that you're taking one trade and you are taking it all the way to TP5, when it gets to this place here, when it has now gotten to take profit 2, you should move your stop loss to take profit 1. That's you move this stop loss to take, remember you moved it to break even before. Then when it's moved to take profit 2 side, you move your stop loss to take profit 1. When this thing is still moving and it has gotten to around take profit 3, remember you want to go to take profit 5 because you believe that you run the market. It's okay. But you now move your take profit from, if it has hit take profit 3, you move your stop loss to take profit 2. So that's how you just keep following the market. Some people say, you know what, I want to follow the trade till it gets to wherever it's going. So you just keep protecting your capital, protecting your money until it gets to wherever you think it's going to go. That's what it means to break even or protect your capital. Okay? Okay, so now there's another one I'm going to talk about. What's the difference between pending orders and market execution? This one is a very popular one that people keep asking. What is market execution? What is pending order? So if you notice, I think it was Atinuke who said she had set a pending order for that trade that all of us were in just now. That's a pending order, but her pending order did not activate. Atinuke, right? Your pending order didn't activate. So it didn't activate, but it might be that she set it in the, she put the, when you set a pending order and maybe your amount of money in your account and your lot size is not matching, it will not activate. So let's say you had $100 in your account and you set your entry point to a point where your lot size was maybe 0.10, it will not activate because it's just looking at it that they play. So you are not here. You want me to enter the market for you and lose you money so that when you come back you will cry. No. So it will just wait, it will activate it. But if your stop loss and your take profit is, your entry point and your lot sizes are matching, your lot size is matching and it's saying that, okay, it is that it can put you in the trade, it will put you in the trade. Okay, so that's how that works. So a pending order is you saying to the market, okay, currently you are in a particular position. Let's go back to this gold now. Let's go back to our scanner. Let's go back to the scanner. Let's say this was a trade I wanted to enter. And I knew that I was going to do a buy, right? But it called a buy from here, but it told me the entry is this point here, 1217484. But the market was currently at 121,536. Now, I cannot wait for the market to get to 121,784. I'm about to go have a shower. I need to take my children to school. I need to go sweep, or I need to go and attend a meeting. What I will do is I will set a buy limit. I think it's a buy limit or a buy stop. A buy limit. So it's saying that as market, you are here now. When you reach here, put me in the market, because I now believe that we are really in a buy at that point in time. So your buy limit is literally sorry guys, I mix up the buy limit buy stop. So you're at let me look at it again. So it says a buy limit is enter when the price falls to a lower level. So a buy limit is, it's coming, I take that back. Let's say the market was up here. It was around here, but there's been prediction that it's going to come down to this entry and then start going up. What I then do is I set a buy limit, or I set a buy stop if the market is here, but I want it to put me in on this blue line. So that's a buy stop. So, but the good thing about this thing is, let's say you're trying to set a buy stop and buy stop did not work, you can change it to buy limit. So they interchange, okay? So you just say, and then you see that maybe you'll be able to place the trade in. So it just means that you're instructing the market that right now you are here, or you are on 121,536. But when you get to 121,784, please start buying for me. I want to enter the market in a buy trend. So it's just an instruction. So it could either be for a buy, it could either be for a sell. So if you're saying, you could also do that the same way you set a buy limit and a sell limit, a buy limit and a buy stop, you can also set a sell limit and a sell stop. Okay, so that's also saying the market is currently at a particular position. I know that it's going to get to a point and it will start selling. Please, when it gets to that point and start selling, put me in the market. That's just how that works. Okay. So that's a pending order. So any of those that you've set, whether I sell limit, buy stop, sell stop, they're all pending orders. They're all you giving the MetaTrader instructions and saying, put it for me when I'm not looking. I've set the ideas, go into the market for me. Now, a market execution is saying, as e dey hot FM, as we are talking now, the price is at this point, enter now. So this is a market execution. So a very good chunk of our trade signals are usually market execution. So if somebody is going to tell you it's a buy limit or a sell limit, they will tell you there. Or most times, if they don't even tell you to do market execution, they will usually if they give you a range, they'll say, oh, enter between, some of them you'll see that they'll send a link, they'll say, enter between 121,504 and 121,750. So when they set that range for you, that's a buy limit or a buy stop or whatever, a sell limit or sell stop. That means they're giving you a range of when to enter. So you will choose your entry point based on the range they're giving. Some people would say, okay, I will take it at the last so that I make more money. Some people say, you know what, I'll just take it from here. Whenever it reaches here, I will enter. So it really depends on you. So that most times, if you see that range, is usually a pending order you're about to set. Okay? Yes, Mr. Sebastian.
Okay, Coach, thank you very much for your teaching. I have a question, please.
Yeah.
Regarding this pending order, as a beginner, is it good for someone to have about 2 or 3 different pending order booked?
Yeah.
This is my question.
Yeah. You can set multiple pending orders. Now, the reason why it's good to set multiple pending orders, let me tell you why. It's because for a pending order, right, for your trade, it just means that you don't know when it's going to activate. Okay? So let's say you put a pending order for, please, I'm not going to use the gold. Let's say you put a pending order for, let's say, BTC, and it's a sell. And then you put another pending order for AUD USD, and it's a buy. You don't know what time they will activate. It's like the coming of Jesus. You don't know when Jesus will come. It doesn't matter. So the only thing is you need to also watch it. Once in a while, just go and check, because sometimes it will activate, it won't tell you. Sometimes some people you might have set your either Xness or your Vantage or your CoinX or whatever to say, when you enter the market, send me a notification. So it might send you a notification to say, I've entered that market, so you set that pending order. So that already lets you know that you already have one trade running, right? So you can set multiple. Sometimes I have like 5, 6 pending orders waiting because I don't know which of them will activate. But just make sure that whatever you are setting as a pending order, your lot sizes are correct. That's all. If it's the right lot size, it will activate. But if it's not the right lot size, the market will not activate and your account balance is too low. So let's say some people that have a $50 account, it might not even activate. It might not activate that pending order. It will come, it will pass, it will go. It won't activate it because it believes that your account is too low. So those kind of things, you need to now be watching and make sure that you set it in. Then when your account has moved from below what it's expecting or expectations, then you will see that your pending orders will start to activate. But yeah, you can have multiple. It's not a problem.
Okay, thank you very much.
Any other question? Okay, so back to what we're saying. So that's pending orders, market execution pending orders explained. What's the next one?
Yes, I have a question. I don't know if I'm drawing you people back, please. This scanner that you open, how do you check a trade on those scanners? I opened my scanner, I opened my GIFU on my website. Okay, it brought out assets, trend wave, Forex. How do I check if that particular trade they sent? How do I check it on the scanners?
So for example, now let's say you like to use trend wave. Okay. What you come into here is, as you top here, you see there's trend wave. So, or there's golden era, whichever one you want to use. You just scroll down and choose whichever scanner. So I'm using trend wave in this instance. And then I'm going to then go to this next one. So let's say the trade signal that was sent was a Forex trading, and it was, let's say, AUD NZD. Okay. Now, what I will now do is
well, using phone, it doesn't come out like this on phone.
It does. It does.
Okay, yes.
Just look at the top of your screen. It does. So you click your trend wave. You then go click whether Forex, commodities, crypto, indices, or stocks. So we trade all of these. Okay. So if it's stocks, there's different stocks. If it's Forex, it's different Forex. You will see different ones. Then once you've now chosen the Forex, you will now have to choose which of the pairs you want to do. So you just scroll down. If it's something that has to do with GBP CAD, you go in there and check it out. Okay.
So gold is what?
Gold is a commodity.
Okay.
And you will find it under, you see, Brent oil, crude oil, gold, platinum, silver. So that's where you take gold. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Anybody else? Okay. So should I trade news release? My first answer to you is NO. Stay away from the news. You are not that strong yet to be trading news. Just ignore that news trading. But you need to be aware of the news. Okay, because if you come here back on this, you see that you need to have idea of where the Forex factory is. Where is it? Forex factory. So everybody needs to know about Forex factory. Forex factory basically tells you every single day what time different news what they call announcements comes up. Today is the 8th. Let's apply that. Today there was a news at 2 a.m. that affected New Zealand dollar. There's going at 7 p.m. today, there's going to be a news that's going to affect the US dollar. So what does that mean? Around 7 p.m., if you're trading, it's very risky. Very risky. So the yellow boxes are okay. Anything that's red, stay away. Tomorrow, there's some other news that's going to come out. There's JPY, that's the Japanese yen. That one is going to happen. Then there's another one about 1:30-ish. There will be news around the USD. We're not even sure because they said tentative, they might change it. And at 11 p.m., there's one that's going to affect the Australian dollar. So you need to know all of these things. So you just come here, like I said, on the onboarding document is there where you find, don't trade news time. Whenever it's news, please stay away from the market. Okay? Then how do I identify a trend, whether it's uptrend, downtrend, sideways trends, all of that is explained there. What is the difference between a demo account and a live account? How many trades should I take in a day? What is compounding in trading? I explained that as well earlier. What are the Forex trading hours? So there are 4 trading hours. Okay, 4 trading sessions, I mean. Forex trading sessions. So the Forex market is open 24 hours a day, 5 days a week. So from Sunday every evening to Friday evening on UK time. This works because Forex is decentralized. When one financial center closes, another opens. Okay. But another thing you should understand is that that's for the crypto, that's for the Forex market, the Forex commodities and all. But for your crypto is Sunday to Sunday. Sunday is you can trade crypto at any time, any day, anytime. Okay, so they don't, but some things affect when this market open or close. In fact, the US market is going to open in a bit. What I'm going to do now is I'll stop sharing my screen, and when I share next, I'll share with my sound as well, so that we'll go and watch this guy John Oliver's class right now, which is going on. Share with sound. Share with sound. So let's go straight to John Oliver's class that's ongoing now. I think he's going to take advantage of the New York opening. Okay, the New York open is about to happen. So let's come on here and see if John is live. So if John is live, let's just come to John's session and let me know if you can hear my screen.
We got out a divergence. The blue trend direction here says we're in buys, not sells. Okay. We did get a sell, but look, we didn't get the full sell message until this candle here. Red arrow, red candle. And then we had to wait again for the trend direction to turn red. By that time, you can write down on this candle here. Right?
So he's going to set trades
and
now.
It's counter trend. So we're not really happy about that. What we are happy about is this super sniper arrow, golden reversal candle. That candle in one go, guys, broke right through the 55 EMA. See that, Louise? Broke right through. Golden reversal candle, when it breaks through a couple of EMAs at the same time, is very strong. You see it broke through the fast moving EMAs and the trend level EMA. Very, very strong move. Super sniper arrow, golden universal candle. Can't make this up, guys. Trend direction turn blue. Next candle, the snake crossed into buy territory down at the bottom. Off we go. Tally ho. Pips in the bank, guys. We are off. That's the difference between beginner rules and the 4-6 rules or the 6-6 rules, both of which will make you money on gold this morning. Okay, guys. Very straightforward for beginners. Very, very easy for beginners, and once you've got the hang of the beginner ones and you transition into the intermediate 4-6 rules, you will have a better understanding what they all look like. Let's go and have a look at what's going on NAS. See what's happening. There was a great setup, by the way, guys, in the Sniper Pro Traders chat this morning, just a few minutes ago, where, who was it now? Let me just check for you. We got 10 messages in already. It was, who was it? It was Noor Shah. I don't know whether Noor is on the phone. Joe took 70 pips again this morning. Oh, my God, Joe. Oh, my goodness. Joe. Oh, Noor's on. Yeah, he posted a perfect setup, guys. Go and have a look at that in the Sniper Pro Traders community. He shows you how to have 3 GFU tabs open all at the same time, and he has his phone ready to take his trades, guys. That is the perfect setup. You don't need a big screen, but you need a screen. It can be an iPad, it can be a laptop, it can be a computer. I have a laptop, but I have a big screen attached to my laptop. So I have 2 screens open at all times. Right now, I've got my GFU stuff and the OBS studio and everything right here on my laptop. And then my charts and everything